White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Some more boring motherfucking fights. That nigga is not what y'all think he is. Fuck out of here. That's why he didn't take this fight with me. That was supposed to be me in there. Period. That was supposed to be me. Yeah, take the tuna.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, as you heard, Caleb Plant got some mixed reviews. Andre Dirrell was supposed to fight him. Sugar Hill told me that when I seen him at Blues Deli in the D. He said we supposed to be fighting Anthony Dirrell, supposed to be fighting Caleb Plant. Apparently, Caleb Plant ducked Anthony Dirrell. I think he's 37 years old. Shout out to Dirrell's. He cool as hell. Anthony kind of wasn't cool when I met him in New York. Like, he was a little nervous, whatever, but he cool. I wasn't saying he's scared, but Andre Ward said he'd be a problem for Canelo. But let's talk about it. Benavidez and Canelo's, the Dirrell, and he hadn't fought in a year, almost a year. I think he fought in February in Nashville. So, maybe he did need a tune-up, but need a tune-up for a 37-year-old guy, which he did fight Benavidez and gave him a problem till that cut came, and Benavidez started to step it up. But I don't think none of these 168-pounders are shit. These niggas ain't Roy Jones or James Toney or I can't say Bernard because he skipped over 60. Well, he fought at 68 versus Kelly Pavlik, so he did fought at catch weight, but basically Dirrell said Caleb Plant ducked him for a tune-up, and it sounded like he might be next. And it's not. Who y'all want him to fight? Honestly, who y'all want Caleb Plant to fight? Jamal. That'll be a good fight. Dirrell, that ain't gonna prove nothing to you. Dirrell getting another title shot. I think he deserved it all and some because he had cancer, Hodgkin's lymphoma, I think it was. So I'm not mad that he keep getting title shots. He ain't even supposed to be here. He ain't no boring fighter like Danny Jacobs. But I respect Danny Jacobs for being cancer and being a good fighter, but a solid fighter. But basically you duck Anthony Dirrell to fight Caleb Truax. And then what happened was he didn't close the show. And it was plenty of times, Mayweather didn't close the show. Let's be real. I wanted to go to a knockout, but my hands. But at the end of the day, long as you win, you can be boring and win. And he white, so he got he got something going for him. He can be boring and win. I don't have no issue with that. I went to sleep. I started talking about the Stafford trade. Check out my other channel. People ain't aware I got another channel, More City Sports Talk. Right here on YouTube. I ain't really surprised that he did duck Dirrell. I'm not surprised none. PBC is full of ducks. Only dude that's really going to the smoke on PBC is Jamil Charlo and Deontay Wilder. They the only ones that I know ain't duck shit. The rest of them dudes, man, of course they ducking guys like Dirrell and they ducking other guys and talking about different sides of the streets and all of that. That's what I don't know how PBC got fans, and then the pro black guys don't understand. Al Heyman don't care shit about them black dudes. He put them Mexicans above them, just like Eddie Hearn and just like Top Ranking Bob Arum. So all them dudes that's pledging allegiance to Al Heyman, like y'all boy said, Barbershop Conversation said, Al Heyman ain't black and he's just as cheap as them. Kelly Swanson, some people think, she racist. I ain't never met the lady. But, Floyd Mayweather, all lives matter. So I don't know why they supporting PBC with this black cult allegiance. I'm all for, black people moving as one, but I ain't for, being super black and going for a cause that really don't support black people. But if that's what Caleb Plant want to do and duck Anthony Dirrell, I don't really have no problem with it. Because what do Dirrell bring to the table at this point? They gonna say he's the same thing as Caleb Truax. But like I heard from Dirrell coach they're supposed to be fighting Plant, and it didn't happen. But was it boring? Yeah, but y'all act like Floyd Mayweather, the majority of his fights when he crossed over wasn't boring. I remember he fought old boy in his 140-pound debut. He's Puerto Rican, I forget his name. And Ain't nobody show up to that fight. Wasn't nobody there across the world. It was in Miami. Floyd Mayweather born as hell too. Keep that same energy. He born for $100 price tag. Only excitement you really got out of him was when Madonna bit him, and then when he did that shit to Victor Ortiz. So all these fighters say he born. Well, shit, Mayweather was born. Most of Muhammad Ali fights was born as hell. At the end of the day, they just remember you gonna win or lose. Some people scream out born. Like, get the fuck out of here. Keep that same energy for Floyd. But Andre Ward said that, he gonna be a problem for, I put on the screen, he gonna be a problem for Canelo. That's what he said. He said he gonna be a problem for Canelo Alvarez. He liked the performance. He didn't take a lot of punishment, if any. He hit and don't get hit. The problem with Canelo is, Caleb Plant can really beat him in that style, but with them having the judges under they fucking in their pockets, he gonna have to be aggressive and really put it on Canelo, like Floyd did. Floyd was walking to Canelo, wasn't no running. He was stepping to Canelo, beating Canelo ass. And people, he ran. He stepped to Canelo and he beat the hell out of Canelo. Canelo still couldn't hit him. So Caleb Plant, I would go see Floyd Mayweather, to be honest. I would go see Floyd. See what the angles Floyd took. People don't know the Porters. When Sean fought Devin Alexander, they was going to Joel Diaz and Timothy Bradley to find the angles and how they beat Devin Alexander. So ain't no shame. If I'm Caleb Plant, man, I'll give Floyd something in my pocket to help me in my camp for Canelo Alvarez. But the thing about it is Floyd can fight side to side. He can fight moving forward and backwards. And that's the difference. Caleb Plant only can fight, moving backwards and side to side. He don't know how to fight. He don't know how to be aggressive and sit in the pocket and sit there with his opponent and not get hit and hit the guy. Hit and don't get hit. That's a special. That's special. He ain't got that. There's not so many guys that can sit in the pocket and operate like the Matrix. Caleb Plant can't do it. He's scared to get hit. And he's scared to plan his him and Devin Alexander the same fighter to me. I mean, Devin Haney the same fighter to me. They is. They think about moving before they punch. And the beat Canelo keep him off of you, you ain't gonna just be able to hit and don't get hit. You're gonna get the same results Lara got. And his apologist gonna say you ran all night. But when he fought Triple G the first time, didn't nobody say Canelo ran. I'm telling you, fighting Canelo for Plant, if it ain't about the financials or the dollar, it ain't even worth fighting, because he can't win. Even if he win, he gonna get robbed like Lara. He don't have the skill set to beat Canelo with the cards being rigged against him. He don't have that skill set, but it was a good performance. But Canelo, Benavidez are on a different level than Caleb Truex. Caleb Truex is a journeyman that got a title shot by winning the title by going to the UK and beating James DeGale. And let's just keep it real. He ain't really no elite fighter, but ain't that many elite fighters in the 168-pound division. But if he ain't gonna learn how to step to Canelo and push Canelo back and beat him up and hit and don't get hit in the pocket or moving forward, there ain't no point in him fighting him. Now, he can beat David Benavidez like that. He can move backwards and outbox Benavidez, but Benavidez gonna step to you. So you're gonna have to drop that jab to the pit of the stomach and just, really outbox him. But for him, that is what it is. Jamal Charlo, that'd be a good fight. I think Charlo is gonna be, it's gonna sound stupid, but I think he physically gonna be bigger than Caleb Plant at 168. And I think Plant gonna be a problem for him. Jamal is a flat-footed fighter. He get on his toes a bit, but he gonna have to catch Caleb Plant. He gonna have to just take his punches, and that'd be a great fight. Charlo versus Plant or Benavidez will be the best win on all three of their resumes. But that's a good fight. Either one of them, dog, that's a good fight, because I think Jamal can beat either one of them. But I think Plant is a more difficult fight because of the angles and being slick, and if he can kind of emulate what Korobov did, and I know Korobov can try with southpaws, he can emulate what they did, he can beat Jamal Charlo. But all it takes for Jamal, we don't know if Plant can take a punch. We seen Benavidez ass on that canvas doing the touch me thing. We seen him on the canvas. But ever since Alex Regis, he done pumped it up. He done, got a little stronger, got more stamina. But yeah, I mean, that is what it Yeah, I would like to see him versus both of them. But for Canelo, he ain't ready for Canelo. People talking about Benavidez can't beat Canelo neither. He's a good fighter, you know, but I don't think he's quite ready. I think a plan to Charlo getting ready for that fight. But Andre Ward seemed to think Caleb Plant ready to put in work. And that'll be a tough fight for Canelo because Canelo will have to walk him down. And if he can make Canelo miss and hit him, Caleb Plant can't beat him. But if he's moving backwards, they're going to rob him. If he's moving backwards, they're going to rob him. But Caleb Plant need a step-up fight. Charlo, Plant, could have been Billy Joe Saunders. Them the only fighters at the division that I know. I mean, maybe a Federer shooting off and getting ready for kind of the pressure he may face versus Canelo. But, I mean, that's just my opinion. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All our social media links, subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Also, our Facebook group, all links in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for one time.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
right?
at him. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.